Welcome to tonight's matchup, live from the Bonatti Bullwinkle Arena between Eureka College Red Devils and the Greenville Panthers. Be joined shortly here by my colleague Nathan Schertz. My name is Jason Zimmerman. Happy to call both men's and women's games for you tonight. Eureka College comes into this matchup with a record of 2-2, coming off a loss on Monday night to Millikan University. That was an 82-73 loss. Prior to that, defeated Monmouth 91-78, Rockford 85-62, and suffered an opening night setback to Knox College 82-77. Now joined by my colleague Nathan Schertz.
How you doing?
Doing well. Is there a way to turn up those headphones a little bit? I don't know what the knobs. Nate's on the knobs here.
About like so?
So Nate, I just did the opener and talked about the Eureka women's record. Let's go to Greenville. Greenville women have opened the season with a record of 3-1. They hold wins over Illinois College, Lincoln Christian, and Hannibal LaGrange. They also lost to Millikan on opening night. So both Greenville and Eureka have a common opponent, both losses, Millikan. I think we both are pretty excited about tonight's matchups. We have a couple of compelling contests here. The women's game is a rematch of last year's conference championship game, which of course was won by Eureka. Sent us on to our first ever NCAA tournament appearance.
That it did.
So this will be a chance for Eureka College to build on that. Greenville, of course, looking for revenge.
It's a rivalry game, so nothing. Records are in my mind. Records are at the window, and it's just at this point game on. It's early in the year, but it's a good test, and in my mind, it could probably be slated as game of the year.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to set the tone for in conference play. It's our first conference game for both teams. Yeah, you want to set the tone. You said it exactly. Who can draw first blood, so to speak?
That's the first quarter, in my mind, will be the most important, and see who sets the tone, because we saw it in the Monmouth game. If the Red Devils can come out and set the tone, run what they want to run, and that is get up and down and play their style, I think they have a decent shot. Greenville, I haven't been able to watch film on them, but as for last year, it's always competitive, so we'll see what happens.
Some interesting numbers to back your point up, Nate. Greenville comes into the game averaging 84.8 points per game. Eureka's averaging 81.5. Defensively, Greenville is 66, Eureka 76. So Greenville's been beating teams by an average of, let's call it 18 points. So they're scoring 84 per game. Both these teams can put up numbers. So I'm looking for a back and forth, really probably an offensive battle, don't you think? I
would say so. And looking at both these teams, Greenville really has no real size to speak of. I mean, it's close, but especially for the Red Devils, it's a lot of small ball. I mean, you have Sabrina that can bang around inside too, but at the end of the day, it is get it up and down and almost a 5-yard look, which they will use from time to time. It's that 5-yard look. So
it's interesting. Greenville does have a good post player, Wesley Woodard. She's leading the team in scoring so far with 13 points. She's a 5'10 junior. She's out of Tremont, so she's a local gal.
Recognize that name, actually.
Yeah. And then senior guard Maria Reinhardt, averaging 11. She's shooting 65% from 3. I don't have the raw numbers, but that's a pretty good clip. As a team, they're shooting 51% on 71 attempts, Greenville is, so they can shoot the 3 also. We're going to break for the anthem. We'll be right back.
Yep. get my stats set up at half.
Okay. Back awaiting the starting lineups for tonight's game. So again, this is highly anticipated, at least for me. I've had this marked on my calendar for about a year.
From the time, yeah.
Not quite a year, February, I guess. Both the women's and the men's games tonight.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And early plug, we hope you stay with us for the men's game because odds are it's gonna be in the upper. It's gonna be about, I'd say, 130, maybe.
We're gonna have some scoring.
Yeah.
That's a pretty safe prediction. Or higher.
Or higher.
And we've got a women's game here that could feature in the 80s, possibly 90s.
I mean, the free chalupa thing.
These are two offensive teams, so this is going to be fun. Starting lineups now for the Red Devils. Lights are off. Spotlight on. Kennedy Dura starting at one guard. Sophomore from Pontiac, Ashley Harfst. Senior forward out of Washington and Illinois Central College, Haley Renault. Haley had 41 against Monmouth.
Yes. 30 in the first half.
Starting guard Kerrigan Dura, the other half of the Dura sisters. And then finally in the post, transfer from Carl Sandberg out of Galesburg High School, Sabrina Clay. And we're ready for some basketball here at Benani Bullwinkle.
Crowd a little sparse, but
it's early, probably still in the Commons.
Yep. Hey, when you got games that start at 6, I mean, some of them like to eat, and I mean, practices get over.
I'd like to think most Eureka students are still completing their daily studies at this point.
I mean, it is finals time.
It is finals time.
Got a couple quizzes to study for after this, but right now, that's the least of the worries.
We have a basketball priority at the moment, Nate. That's what you're telling me here.
Yep. So
ready for tip. It'll be 5'11" Meredith Crozier tipping off against 5'10" Sabrina Clay to get things started here.
And we're off.
Tip up and won by Greenville. They attack the basket quickly. Swing it back out. Three-point attempt is good. Greenville strikes first. Meredith Crozier with the three. Kerrigan Dura with it, bringing it over center line. That's what you're looking for if you're Greenville. Come right out and knock down a three. Kennedy Dura drive kick. Harf's pull up from three is no good. Rimmed off, rebound Greenville. Loose ball saved by Greenville to Reinhardt. Reinhardt drives, kicks to the corner. Back to elbow extended, three up, no good. Three by Crozier, no good. Rebound Eureka, Renault. She'll look forward for Clay. A little bit long on the pass, out of bounds, Greenville ball. A little bit wild here early in the first minute, Nate.
And really nobody can get a tone set. I mean, we've only had 2-3 shots on goal, so it's just been a lot of running in the first minute or so.
Just feels like both these teams are ready to play. They're fired up.
Yeah. And I think you'll see a lot of that. I mean,
Reinhardt, errant pass picked up by Renault. Sorry, Nate.
You're good. I think you're going to see a lot of that. Girls that don't necessarily take certain shots, but are feeling it, so they.
Clay drive finish two. Eureka's on the board.
Yeah. So my point though is, the first five or so minutes of this first quarter is going to be let the emotions, let the adrenaline settle down, and go from there.
Yeah. Set a tone. That's going to be a foul. Eureka trying to give full court pressure. Foul goes on Clay. That's her first.
It'll be interesting to watch how that plays out in the foul trouble, because I remember in the Monmouth game, it was real nip and tuck, so we'll have to see how that plays out.
Yeah, it could come into play. Eureka does not run a real deep rotation. Dura with it on the right side. Looks for her sister. Again, pass long and out of bounds. Uncharacteristic turnover by Kerrigan Dura there. She's one of the headier players we've had, I would say, in Eureka College history here.
Probably a safe bet.
Eureka bringing full court pressure, looking to trap. Greenville passes out of it. Working toward the rim. Woodard with it, up, good, and a foul. She'll have an and one opportunity here. Wesley Woodard, again out of Tremont, 5'10 junior, their leading scorer. Gives Greenville a 5-2 lead early, plus a free throw.
Watch that. I watched her and the, what's her name from, plays at Wesleyan with Becca Erzman. Can't think of her name. But that Tremont team back when I was in high school was one of the top 2 in the area. I mean, with our girls, shameless plug.
Yeah, it's a good, Tremont's a good program for sure. Renault pull-up jumper, nothing but net. Haley Renault scores. 6-4 early Greenville lead. Attacking the pressure with the pass, able to break the press. Dribble drive, swing right corner, 3 up and long for Greenville. Shot taken by Maria Reinhardt, no good. Dura with it, over to Kennedy Dura. Kennedy Dura drive, back up, shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Crozier. Greenville looks to push. Jansen Michael with it, she kicks back to Crozier. Crozier back to the top of the key, Reinhardt with it.
Trying to set something up there, we'll see what they do.
Over to Lenz on the left wing. Clay reaches in, ties the ball up, no call.
Appeared to be all ball from here, but the Greenville bench didn't like it.
3 ball blocked, but the ball will be recovered by Greenville. And shot clock violation.
And our first sub of the day.
We have our first activity from the Eureka student section underneath the visiting basket. Looks like they're spearheaded by AD Steve Thompson at the moment. I have old eyes, but I believe that's Steve. That is Steve.
That is Steve.
Eureka with it. Samantha Sarnes into the game now. She gives to Kennedy Dura. Wide open under the basket. Harfst. She will finish the layup. Nice look from Sam Sarnes. And Eureka's tied the ball game 6-6 early. Greenville again looking to break the pressure. Renault. Harfst trying to trap. 10-second violation. Eureka forces another turnover.
You know, it's funny. We said it's early, and there's no statistical backing to this, but it's really interesting what happens when the students get here, and you get the student section wound up. So that's just and it's only going to grow because, like we said, it's Commons 30, and
well, we saw it. You make a good point. We saw it last year. This gym gets loud.
It does.
I call it the new gym. We've had it for a couple of years now, but
it's still new. That
student section down there, it is deafening at times. The Greenville games last year were on a Saturday, and I don't think there was an open seat in here. So it's as good an atmosphere as you'll find at this level.
In volleyball, it was surprisingly loud. It was fantastic.
This is a loud and fun arena to play in.
And you each get your own seat.
We said this last time, I think, but the only arena in D3 with all seatback chairs.
Yep.
Sarnes with it. She drives. Layup up and good. Samantha Sarnes scores, giving Eureka the lead.
First lead of the game, if I remember right.
Here comes more pressure. And ball tipped, but recovered by Reinhardt. She looks up ahead. And it's a steal. Ball loose on the floor. Dura.
And jump ball.
Tied up, jump ball. Will belong to Eureka. We'll call that a turnover.
That's a turnover.
Checking in for Greenville, Morgan St. James, 6-foot sophomore out of Belleville. And number 1, Brittany Lopez, 5'5" sophomore out of Goodyear, Arizona, Copper Canyon High School. Greenville now going to give full court pressure. Looks like they're going to man up and then trap.
Yeah.
Dura to Dura. Kennedy drives the lane, pull-up jumper, floater rather, is good.
That's what we saw. It's what we've seen. We've saw this team do.
Yeah, they're just attacking back and forth here.
Yeah.
As Kelly Lentz drives right to the bucket layup, and Eureka counters Renault layup. Back and forth game. Fun stuff, Nate. Renault almost with another steal. Aggressive defense right now by Eureka. Greenville able to break the press. Kick back, pull-up jumper is good. That's Elena Davis. 5'11" sophomore out of Farmington, Missouri.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
And maybe if you've seen this before, you can tell me. But in what other?
Haley Renault 3. Sorry, Nate.
And what other?
Your question is.
And what other D3 or college in general do you see the athletic director leading the student section?
I've never seen it, but I love it.
I love it.
Steve Thompson firing things up. This Eureka team has come alive. Not that they weren't alive to start, but there's a foul.
Ooh.
That's going to be on 32 St. James. She went for the steal, got the body of Sam Sarns.
Well, those things happen.
Let's give a scoring update if you can't see it on YouTube.
15-10.
4:50 left in the first. Nate just gave you the score. Eureka leads. Kerrigan Dura into Kennedy Dura. Kennedy Dura will walk it up. She will dribble drive. Layup is up and no good. Rebound Greenville.
Trap work there.
Kerrigan guarding ball. That's going to be an errant pass stolen by Renault. Renault back to Kerrigan Dura. She'll set things up. Swings to her sister Kennedy. Bounce pass, entry pass, mishandled, and Greenville picks it up.
Ooh.
With a foul on Kennedy Dura.
Looks like it's gonna be one of those games.
We're gonna have to protect the voices tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of action early though. Fun one to watch so far. Sabrina Clay checks back in. Harfst exits for Eureka.
Wait.
Greenville with it right side, swings back, top of the key, swing left corner, whistle. Looks like a 3-second violation. That's going to go against Lauren Stevenson.
Oh, charge. Sorry.
Was it a foul?
It was a charge.
They did call.
I believe it was on 30. The only reason I'm saying that is like I saw a 0.
Kennedy Dura drives, brings it up left side over to Kerrigan, swings Sam Sarns. She'll pull up from 3. Good. Samantha Sarns 3. She can shoot it.
Sam Sarns is a perfect piece to come off and be your 6.
Yeah, good 6. Good wing shooter. Greenville with it, stolen by Renault. Beautiful steal there, got right in the passing lane, able to intercept. She'll bring it up. Give to Sarns. Eureka spreading the floor, Dura right side. Clay trying to post up on the interior.
Maybe.
Swing back Kennedy, corner ball Sarns off Greenville. Eureka will retain possession. Greenville checks in 3. Frenetic early pace.
It is.
You can see why these teams both score north of 80 points per game. There's a turnover. Haley Renault lost control. Greenville with it. Dribble drive. Jansen Michael tied up by 2 Red Devils. Jump ball. Greenville retains possession.
How many turnovers is that? I wish I would have line stats. It's got to for everybody, not just one team.
It's a little wild early on both sides.
And we will get live stats set up at halftime. Running a little behind.
Greenville working the perimeter here. And Haley Renault again steps in the passing lane. She'll drive, length of the floor, layup good. Haley Renault very active defensively early, and Eureka's out to a 20-10 lead here. 3 minutes left in the first.
Ball.
There's another errant dribble off the knee. Eureka steals, Sarns with it. Timeout, Amos Arbogast, and Eureka will get possession here. That Eureka pressure really giving Greenville trouble early here. I like the full court press.
I like it.
Yeah. We've seen several transition baskets for Eureka.
Oh, boy. I was talking to our campus, and it sounds like even if you're not an athletically minded person, the thought is you're going to show up at least for the men's game. But if you're watching online and you're up in the dorms, I'd suggest going down here because it's crazy here in the first 8 minutes or so.
Good call. No reason to stay inside tonight. Get down here to Bonatti. You're missing some good basketball. You're watching on YouTube, but this is fun in person.
This is.
Eureka with it. Sam Sarnes out of Havana. She will dribble top of the key, fire three, and it's off. Rebound, Kerrigan Dura. Renault puts up a three. It is also off. Hits the top of the backboard, turnover. It's interesting. Kerrigan Dura with that rebound, Nate, averaging 10 rebounds a game. Our leading rebounder so far.
20-10 here, back into the first quarter.
Pressure broken by Greenville. Pull up, stop, kick back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt works to the right side. She'll come left.
You know, I've said this before, but I really like that they've gone to quarters. It really kind of breaks the game up, and in games like these, it gives us time to breathe because.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to do something about twice as bad in pace wise.
Pulling extra duty tonight.
In a couple hours, which will be fun.
Woodward at the line. First free throw is good.
Hey, Maria. 41 fist, Wes.
Woodward will shoot the second of the free throws. Free throw is good. 8-point Eureka lead. Greenville pressure applied. No problem for Kennedy Dura. She drives right to the hole. Her pass is tipped out of bounds.
Stay in there.
Fouled on the shot, Samantha Sarnes. Fouled by Wes Woodard.
Would it be fair to say that this is basically just a full court version of recess basketball?
Just up and down so far. Rec league with a little more skill than your average rec league game. Sarnes free throw good.
Style-wise.
Stylistically, yeah, I agree. It's a good brand of basketball. It's what we expected. Sarnes second free throw up and good. 22-12 Eureka lead.
If you listen to the Greenville coach, it sounds like he's calling out plays like they're trying to get something set up here.
Yeah.
But
Eureka now in a zone.
Yeah. But if somebody like Haley or Kerrigan and Kennedy get a
offensive foul,
get a turnover, and get it up and down a few times, that you can't get it set up. And like I said earlier, if we can play this style, I think we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, no, we like this fast tempo. Offensive foul on Lentz there. Eureka with it. Dura breaks pressure to Harfs. Renault will pull up from three, right corner, no good. Rebound Greenville. And like you said, Nate, they attack right away off the dribble. Reinhardt with it. She drives into the lane, goes up. Shot blocked.
All ball.
All ball. Renault picks it up in transition. She'll come left side.
Good. Stay with
Give
that.
back Kerrigan Dura. Right side Kennedy back to Kerrigan. Pull up three is off. Tap back out by Sarnes. Renault will be fouled on the loose ball. Foul will go against Kelly Lentz. That'll be her second in about a minute. She'll exit.
Three women line change here.
Greenville running subs in and out. Eureka's had a 6-lady rotation so far.
Which is really what we thought we'd see. I mean,
That's what we thought we'd see. Again, you wonder in an up-tempo game, I think this Eureka team's ready for it. but doesn't hurt to have the depth and the fresh legs.
You know.
But we're used to it. This is how we play.
Yeah.
So far, so good for Eureka. 22-13 lead, pending the second free throw by Lenz. They actually called the foul on Renault. I'm surprised by that. Looks like she had position, but Lenz shoots the second.
But hey, they get paid. We're just doing this for fun.
Not questioning the officials. They look like a quality crew. Sarnes with it right side. She'll slow it down. Swing back out, Kerrigan-Dura. Kennedy back to Sarnes. Sarnes 3. Rims off, rebound Greenville.
A little strong.
Reinhardt with it. Patient, set up. See if they can work against the zone. Reinhardt probing, looking for an opening. She'll pull up from 3 and fire, and it's no good. Rebound Kennedy-Dura over to Kerrigan-Dura. She'll look ahead to Renault. Sarnes again from the corner. Pump fake, dribble drive, layup. Good. Nice move, Samantha Sarnes. Showing off her basketball IQ there. Drew the defender. Nice pump fake, step right around finish. Dribble drive kick. St. James pull up layup. No good. Tie up. Fought for. Dual possession called.
Bodies be flying everywhere.
Bodies are flying.
40! Elena, 40! Who do you have?
Eureka ball.
You'd think that Eureka would hold for the last shot, but you never know. Ooh, what's the call here?
You got a fall on Lentz.
That's 5. We're shooting.
Kennedy-Dura steps to the line. That is actually Lentz's second. First free throw, no good. Dura's second attempt. Up and good. That gives Eureka a 25-14 lead. 14 seconds as we run down the first quarter. Greenville looks to get a shot off here. Reinhardt over to St. James, swing left. Reinhardt, dribble drive, layup, rims out, rebound, up and good, put back. Nice weak side read there by Jansen Michael. She snuck in the lane, was able to pluck the rebound and put it back in. And that gives us a 25-16 score at the end of one. Red Devil ladies lead. Thoughts on the first quarter?
Oh, you just what we thought we'd see.
Yeah.
I mean, bit of an appetizer for what we're going to see in an hour or so.
Good way to put it. Lots of running, lots of firing.
It's
an exciting brand of basketball. These teams aren't waiting long into the possessions to get shots off, especially Eureka.
Yeah, it's
1, 2, maybe 3 passes, and then it's a shot.
Or if an extra pass, sometimes just coast to coast. The one, the only John Troyer giving us our quarter stats. Here we go.
Give us a rundown, Nate.
We have, let me go, field goals, rebounds. You want to do the honors? This is you.
Sure, quick look at the scoring for Eureka. Samantha Sarnes, huge first quarter. She had 9 points on 3 of 5 shooting and 1 of 3 from 3, 2 free throws. Kennedy-Dura 3, Harfs 2, Clay 2. For Greenville, leading scorer Wesley Woodard 5, Lentz 4, Crozier 3, Michael 2. So Samantha Sarnes with a huge quarter off the bench. Looked real good. Knocked a 3 down, nice pump fake drive. Given some good minutes here for first-year coach Amos Arbogast.
Hey, Butler!
Greenville with it to start the quarter. Panthers right corner. Swing back. Left side Michael with it.
Screen no good.
Patient approach here by Greenville to start the quarter. Here's a cautious dribble drive, kick out. Kick back, top of the key, 3 fired, not even close. Jansen Michael strong on that.
Ran that shot clock all the way down to 4 seconds.
Good look inside. Kerrigan-Dura on the assist to Ashley Harfst. Kerrigan-Dura averaging 7 assists on the year. She knows how to find those gaps. Greenville trying to slow things down a little bit here, work against the 2-3 zone of Eureka. Reinhardt with it, dribbling out front. She'll go right side.
10.
Michael back to Reinhardt, swing left. Crozier. Megan Barrett, dribble drive, layup off the side of the backboard, gets her own board, kicks it back out. Pull-up jumper is no good. Good defense by Eureka, but the offensive rebound, nope, they're going to call a walk. So that's good defense. Eureka able to run Greenville down to the 30-second mark and get the turnover. Greenville struggling a little bit against that zone, not able to knock down the outside shot to extend it.
Very emphatic whistle on the.
Renault, corner 3 is good. Haley Renault.
That's her, in my opinion, that's her money spot right there.
She likes that corner, and Greenville will take a timeout. Eureka out to a 30-16 lead here. Great start for the Lady Red Devils for the second quarter.
I mean, if you got when you have a team doubled up in the second quarter, it's a good feeling.
Greenville trying to solve the zone, but like I said, not able to really knock down too many outside shots. In fact, in the first quarter, they were 1 of 5 from 3, and really not even able to get a lot in the post. Trying to post up, but it's just not there. We have good front defense by Eureka so far.
As we thought.
Here's an interesting stat from the first quarter. Greenville, 13 turnovers, 9 steals for Eureka. So you figure Eureka's averaging 10.3 steals per game. They're already at 9. That tells you something right there.
Crazy.
That pressure is effective. Although Eureka now looks like fall back off the pressure with a 14-point lead for at least a bit.
I think as long as they're 10 points up, they'll kind of back her off.
Amos Arbogast adjusting the game plan, and there's a turnover. Bad pass by Reinhardt. Off the hands of Crozier, out of bounds. Greenville looks a little flustered right now. Not the start that they'd hoped for. Looks like they will zone up. It's 2-3 extended, I'll call it. Not sure if that's the best approach. Like a matchup zone. Sarnes will take that opportunity, top of the key 3.
Ashley Harfst.
No good, track down by Harfst. She shoved.
What's the old adage? The game is 90% mental, 10% physical. And right now, Greenville.
As Yogi Berra said, 90% mental, 20% physical.
Yeah, something like that.
Just putting that out there. And
tip ball.
Errant pass, tip ball, turnover, Greenville. Barrett with it, she'll give right side. Michael back to Barrett. Over to Reinhardt, now playing the 2-guard spot. She'll pull up, jumper mid-range, no good. Foul goes against Renault. That's her second. And Reinhardt to the line for a pair. First shot bounces around and in. 30-17 now. Eureka, 7:52 left, second quarter.
Pay attention over there. Forget everything else.
Second free throw is also good. Kennedy Dura up the left side. Kerrigan in the middle, ball tip stolen. Good steal by Reinhardt. She'll drive, pull up floater is good. Maria Reinhardt. Nice sequence there for Reinhardt. Kennedy with it again. She'll go right side, Sarnes.
With the 10-point lead, I wouldn't be surprised if on this next possession you see a little
Sarnes
pressure.
work in the middle of the zone. She might have walked, but it's a turnover nonetheless. Ball bouncing around on the floor. Greenville able to retain possession. Reinhardt left side, pull up 3. Crozier is good. And Greenville answering back here. They bring it to within 7. Amos Arbogast will take a timeout and try and stop this Greenville rally. Last 3 possessions, that zone of Greenville became a lot more active. They were able to get some tip balls and some turnovers.
What's the term you used earlier? Trading blows. I think it's a little. I think the pace is slowed down. I don't want to say appropriately, but they were.
Well, Eureka's backed off their full court pressure.
Yeah.
The Greenville zone just got active, though. Like I said, hands were up in the passing lanes and led to a quick 5 points for Greenville.
But from my perspective, if that full court press is working that good, where you get what was it, 10 turnovers, something like that?
Yeah, 9 turnovers in the first half. Eureka working against the zone. Kerrigan-Dura over to Sam Sarnes, dribble left. Her pass is stolen. Greenville takes a 3-on-2. Ball is kicked out of bounds.
Ball.
Maybe a good thing for Eureka, as Greenville had the advantage and they were pressing it. Momentum has suddenly shifted Greenville's way here. They've closed a 14-point lead to within 7, 6:47 left second quarter. Inbound pass tip back to Reinhardt. Her ball shot bounces around and in. 7-footer Reinhardt. It's now a 5-point game suddenly.
Was that
2-3 zone extended Greenville.
Was that planned, do you think?
No, ball bounced back to her. Renault 3 good. And now Eureka puts the full court pressure back on. Harfs, Dura, Renault in the backcourt. Pressure broken by Greenville. Attack in the lane, kick right. Dribble drive is up and foul will be called. Jansen Michael just driving right to the rim. Ran into Harfst, called the foul on Harfst. And Michael will get 2.
Don't know about that.
Looked like she was just standing there with position, but referee didn't see it that way.
They get paid. We're just doing this for fun.
That's what they tell me. Jansen Michael's first free throw is in. 7-point lead for Eureka. Michael will try and cut it to 6. She does not. Free throw bounces out. Eureka with it. Dura left side. Renault right corner 3 is short. Rebound Harfst up and in. Good hustle play, Ashley Harfst, the sophomore.
If Coach Arbogast asked, I think that was just a really high pass.
We'll call it a pass. Ball tipped out of bounds. Panthers with it. Into the post. Kick back. Dribble drive left side, Michael. Swing back right, Barrett. Swing right. Oh, nice looking 3 from Maria Reinhardt.
That was pretty.
It was. She now has 9, and it's a 6-point Eureka lead. Sarnes to Renault to Dura. Kerrigan-Dura 3. Good. She answers. That was pretty also. Trading blows, Nate says. That's what we have right now. It's fun to watch.
It is.
Reach and foul. Renault, that's a big one. That's her 3rd.
Ooh. Interesting.
15 points for Haley Renault, but that's her 3rd foul. And Sabrina Clay will check back in for the Red Devils. Renault will have to have a seat. She's valuable.
From an athlete's perspective, the Panthers know that Haley Renault is the I don't want to call it the spark plug, but the spark plug to this team, and they've been counting fouls the whole time.
No, she's our leading scorer. As Kennedy Dura with a beautiful steal. She'll drive left side. Her layup, good. Nice controlled dribble drive in transition from Kennedy. She's so good at that.
Go, Morgan!
And Eureka pulls the momentum back their way. 40-29 lead, Red Devils.
Go, hey, high! Go to Megan's side, high!
Greenville working it around the perimeter. Skip pass, Reinhardt, 3. No good, long. Rebound, St. James, her layup. Badly missed. Clay pulls it down. Kerrigan-Dura with it. James was right there in position, couldn't convert the layup. Sabrina Clay drive baseline, her pass stolen.
Good one-on-one ball handling by Sam Sarnes there.
Pull up 3 is good. Meredith Crozier. 8-point Red Devil lead.
The 15-point lead was nice, but I didn't.
Sarnes again for 3. Samantha Sarnes with 10 now.
Step in, James.
Long, deep 3, Greenville no good.
20.
Shot was up by Jansen Michael, long. And now we're just going back and forth,
Yeah.
firing 3s at the moment. I think Eureka wins that battle.
If I had any money to bet, I would say that.
Greenville is a 65% 3 team coming in, but it doesn't look like that's their forte.
Yeah. If we had the raw numbers, I'd like to see how many 3s they actually have taken.
Well, they take 9 per game. Eureka actually takes 8, so
It's right there.
I think we're close to that number right now. Sarnes again from 3, this one long. Ball tapped around, Clay
out.
retains, bounce pass Dura, her pass tipped out of bounds by a Greenville defender.
It'll stay. You know, we were talking, the pace slowed down a little bit, but pick it back up. 43-32. 3 minutes, right at it.
Sabrina Clay misses a driving layup. And Eureka will now fall back. And they are now playing man defense. Ball out of bounds. It will be Panther ball.
Student section did not like that.
Doesn't mean it was the wrong call. Student section doesn't like anything. Doesn't go Eureka's way, as might be expected. This is an enthusiastic crowd over here. Greenville will swing it back up top with 5 left on the shot clock. Reinhardt, deep 3, long. Dura in transition. Sarnes on the run out. She will get an easy 2. Samantha Sarnes having so far maybe one of the games of her career.
Yeah.
5'6" junior out of Havana as Greenville misses. Hard foul and good sportsmanship there. 23 Woodard runs into Kerrigan-Dura. Woodard second. As the freshman Abigail Hahn will check in for Eureka, replacing Sabrina Clay. Abby Hahn, 5'6" freshman out of Kinmundy, Illinois, West Central High School. Leading scorer in West Central High School history, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yep. At least that's what she tells me. I'll take her at her word on that.
Yeah.
Sarnes top of the key. With it, she'll take a couple dribbles, get back right. Kerrigan-Dura.
You know, when you can recruit the all-time leading scorer at any high school, you got a pretty good.
I don't care where you're from. That's scoring some points. Jumper up, Harf's no good. Rebound, Greenville St. James. She'll give to Brittany Lopez, seeing her first action at the point. Give right, Michael, back Lopez, 3 up, good. Deep 3. Brittany Lopez, 5'5", the sophomore out of Arizona. And we've got a 45-35 Eureka lead. 1 minute, 20 seconds left to play. Greenville steal. And they will run in transition again and now slow it up. 10-point lead. Right side dribble drive, layup up and bounces in. That's Elena Davis. Greenville cuts the lead under 10 with a minute left. Kennedy Dura right side to her sister Kerrigan. Samantha Sarnes top of the key with it. Pass left side Kennedy. Left hand dribble drive. Shot up, no good, but she's fouled. Greenville bench wanted an offensive foul. Kennedy Dura with a nice savvy play. She did lean in a little bit on that, but she got the call. She will miss her first. '21 Emily Bradlin checks in for her first action. She replaces Jansen Michael for Greenville.
Greenville coach really working the official.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about that call. That was a close call. Kennedy did lean, but she also did draw contact. She converts the second.
46-37.
Lopez, left side, Stevenson. St. James down low. She's tied up temporarily. Fights free. She just can't buy a layup. 30 seconds left for Eureka. Kennedy in transition. Hard dribble, Kerrigan. Kennedy corner, 3 up. And in. Yeah. Kennedy Dura. Greenville will look for the last shot. 15 left. Nice 3 from Kennedy Dura. Corner with it. Drive. Kick. Ball lost. And there won't be another shot in the half. Nice finish to the half for Eureka.
So
good sequence.
Break it down, and then we'll break it down when we come back.
49-37 going into halftime. Your
Crazy
Eureka Red
pace.
Devils lead the Greenville Panthers.
Crazy pace. And we will be back.
Be back in 5. And we're back. Jason Zimmerman joined by Nathan Schertz. Take a look at first half stats, Nate.
Yep. You have.
Here you go.
Thank you. 9 for, who is that? Maria Reinhardt and Meredith Kozer. And then for the Eureka Red Devils, you have Haley with 15 and Sam Sarnes with 14. In my mind, having the game of her career. And everybody else, Kennedy has 9. Kerrigan has 3. Has not scored, sorry.
One of the things to watch with the stats is the three-point shooting. So Eureka's got 7 made, 7 out of 16. And they're averaging 8 made per game. So that really is the difference right now.
Yep.
Greenville's made 5. Yeah, it's a 6-point differential, but Eureka's been able to find that perimeter shot, which really was a large part of the identity of this team last year. And I think we'll be going forward in conference.
I would say the winner of this particular game has control of their own destiny. I know we talked about that in football season of controlling your own destiny, but it's early. But this is, in my mind, the tone setter and might even decide who hosts the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, it's early in the season, obviously, first conference game, but it's still important. So you've got preseason polls don't mean anything, but at the same time, Greenville pick number 1, Eureka pick number 2. Eureka coming off that really historic season last year. First time making NCAA, first conference championship ever, first conference tournament championship ever. And really, I'm not going to say have something to prove, but they're looking to build on that.
Yeah.
And really set up. I mean, we have most of that group returning. We lose 2 important pieces. You know, we lose Lucy Wise and Michaela Balducci, but everyone else is back.
Yeah.
We had Sabrina Clay. And right now, Eureka's sitting comfortable with a 12-point lead at the half against the number 1 preseason team in the SLIAC.
So I like it.
Nice position. You got to look at, Westmin. If you look at common opponents for Eureka and Greenville, both lost to Milliken. Westminster beats Milliken. I know that's not necessarily telling, but at the same time, Westminster's there. Webster got 3 first-place votes. They're not a bad team. So that top 4 is going to be pretty competitive, I think, for, you're trying to make the conference tournament at this point.
And 4 teams make it, so, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you want to set the tone. This is a big game. Take a look around the SLIAC. Scores. Late in the second quarter, Westminster leading Webster. Well, there we go. So Westman up 12 on Webb, 36-24. Spalding playing in St. Louis at Fontbonne. They take a 1-point lead into the second half, 36-35. And at Blackburn 1-3 coming in against 1-4 McMurray. McMurray up 30-19. Our score here is Eureka 49, Greenville 37 as we get ready to begin the second half. In what so far really has been an exciting matchup between these two SLIAC women's teams.
And Steve Thompson is back for the second half of this game.
Hashtag Eureka AD, hashtag free chalupas? Something like that, or is that too geeky?
We'll see. I mean, pace stays the same. We're getting free chalupas.
I think he needs to come through on that.
I think he does. I mean, we have a Taco Bell in Washington. I mean,
very doable. You have to talk to Steve between games.
Yeah. I bet he couldn't get it for the Greenville games, the Greenville men games, because, well, you're going to be in 121, 31, 40 in my book. So.
Very possible. Looking forward to that one. First, we've got a women's game to decide, though, and Eureka College will start with the basketball.
Oop. There we go.
Kennedy Dura with the save. Over to Renault, right side. Down low, Clay. Dribble drive, layup, in. Good look there from Renault to Clay.
Let's go middle. Somebody's got to be middle.
And Eureka comes out pressuring again to start the second half.
Original 5R
14-point
in.
lead now. Yep, starting 5.
Original 5R in, if my eyes don't deceive me.
You're correct.
Something to watch. Sam Sarnes is starting on the bench.
Reinhardt pull up way off the mark left. However, rebound scrap for up and in Kelly Lentz with a nice putback. Greenville looks like they'll pick up at half court now. Down 12. Harfst with it, top of the key. Handoff, Kennedy Dura. Dribble drive right side, layup short. Gets her own rebound. Put back up, no good. Rebound, Greenville.
Ooh.
Little elbow pulled back. We'll call it incidental. Greenville with it. Swing right side. Crozier with it.
Interesting.
Into the post. Nice pass to cutting Reinhardt. Good hands from Renault there. It's a dangerous reach in. She's got 3 fouls. Got all ball there. Knocked out of bounds. Greenville with it. Panthers to inbound. Crozier wide open in the corner. Her 3 good. Left her wide open, Nate. She knocked it down. It's now a 9-point Eureka lead.
Still comfortable, though.
Haley Renault right side with it. Sabrina Clay posting up, getting it inside. She'll put 1 dribble down and miss the layup. Rimmed out.
Just a little too soft.
Reinhardt, the Tremont Turk, goes left side Lentz. Lentz back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt swing right. Michael. She'll hold, patient. Look interior. Lentz dribble drive, left hand scoop, no good. Crozier board up and in, good. Offensive rebound.
Yep.
This is a big Greenville team.
Yeah.
That's Woodard, actually.
Yeah.
Long 3, Renault, no good. Clay able to retrieve. She'll give it back to Haley Renault. Looks interior, Kerrigan. She'll pull it out. Ashley Harfst, elbow extended right side. Splash. Nice 3, Ashley Harfst. The Pontiac Lady Indian makes it 54-44 Red Devils.
And one heck of a discus thrower, for my dad.
Did not know that.
Think
She do track here in the spring?
she did.
Did not know that. Crozier with it. Bottled up. Lentz wide open 3 left side. Rims off. Harfst to Kerrigan Dura. Kerrigan with it. Right side. Head up as always. She'll slow it up. Harfst will pull up right away and short 3 ball. The Eureka team not afraid to shoot. That's for sure.
Well, when you play practice against the men's team every once in a while.
Eureka zone is leaving gaps here. There's another 3. Crozier on the swing. Greenville able to get some clean looks early in the second half here. And they've cut this to a 7-point Eureka lead now. And there's an errant pass. Haley Renault tripped. Ball thrown out of bounds by Kennedy Dura. Turnover.
Haley Renault not happy about that.
No. Greenville's come out with the momentum here in the third quarter.
6:25 left.
Really working the ball, finding those open 3 looks. And able to knock down a couple.
Yeah.
See if Eureka can answer defensively here. Good closeout, Harfst. 3 ball, no good. Left, rebound, Dura. She'll look ahead. Renault, that's a steal.
That shotgun pass is dangerous, but
Yeah.
fun when it works.
Reinhardt, pull-up jumper short. Kerrigan Dura fouled by Reinhardt. Brimfield versus Tremont there.
Little high school throwback there.
Both quality women's girls programs. Kennedy Dura drives right through the lane. Her shot no good. Looked like contact. No whistle though. And that's going to be a turnover. A little bit out of control there. Looking for the foul, was not called. Elena Davis checks in for Greenville. She'll replace Crozier. Eureka going full court man pressure here. Clay with the tip out of bounds. Greenville retains possession.
look at this roster. For the Red Devils, Clinton, Edwards, Sonneman, Washington, Kinmundy, Champaign, Edwards, Savannah, and so on. For the Panthers, you have Arizona, Illinois, Missouri, Hawaii, and so on. Washington, Las Vegas. But that's just the Greenville style of recruiting. We saw that. We saw that in football. But
that national profile for Greenville. So we can extrapolate from that point. Then there's some good basketball being played in Central Illinois.
There is,
because the ladies from Central Illinois hold a 7-point lead now against the geographically diverse Greenville Panthers. It is interesting. You're right. Lots of states represented on that Greenville roster.
A little bit of a West Coast flair to it.
We're back to basketball. Dura to Dura, inside to Clay. Left block, she'll get back. Kerrigan Dura, deep three. Renault thrown down top of the key, no foul. She's comes up a little bit lame. She's okay. Dribble drive, no good. Put back foul, Harfst. So Megan Barrett drove baseline, her layup no good. She got her own rebound, went back up strong, and the foul is going to be called on Ashley Harfst. That'll be her first. Barrett to the line for 2. That last play I was referring to at the top of the key, Renault went down. Looked like she might have been, there was some contact. She got up slowly, but looks to be okay. Game's getting physical.
Rivalry game? I wouldn't expect anything less.
Only 5 points for the Red Devils so far. We're halfway through the third in this quarter. So their offensive productivity has slowed. See if we can change that. Kennedy Dura with it. Sam Sarnes right side now back in for the Red Devils. Clay inside. She's going to be blocked. Go up again. Blocked again. St. James on the ground. Foul's going to be called on Clay. Maria St. James, 2 blocks, and then we'll call it a frustration foul on Sabrina Clay.
You could call it that. You could call it a
54-49 now as this Eureka lead is closed to 5. Lopez with it. There go left side. Michael with it. Come back center. Left side Barrett inside. Now Sabrina Clay gets a block. Nice defensive play. She'll look to go with it off the dribble. Pull up and set. Harfst. Oh, turnover. Another errant pass. Lopez. She'll come with it hard off the dribble. Attack the lane. Left side no good. Blocking foul. Fast pace sequence there, Nate.
Fast pace. Sabrina Clay is her 3rd. Haley Renault comes back in with 3.
That's 4 on the board for Clay, assuming 4. That's accurate. So that's a big 4th foul there. And I'm sure Renault will replace Clay. She will. So Sabrina Clay got the block, but then in transition, the pass was stolen.
Yeah.
As Lopez with the free throw attempt here. Her second free throw is good after missing the first. 54-40 Eureka. 4:35 left in the third quarter.
54-50.
Yep, 4-point lead, thanks. There's a trip on Renault. Foul on Michael. Greenville bench doesn't like it, but foul nonetheless.
That is the 3rd time. That's the 3rd time. She's diving. I'm telling you, she's okay, let me say something.
It'll be Eureka ball. Kerrigan Dura with it out of bounds.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
If you can pick up the audio on YouTube, if you can, no commentary needed.
You just made a statement. You didn't even let me ask you a question. That's bad communication right there.
Kerrigan Dura inbound to Sister Kennedy Dura. Renault right side. Sarnes cut through no. Back left side Kerrigan Dura. Inside Harfst. Dribble up. No good. She's fouled. Nice take there by Ashley Harfst, Nate. I like that she's going strong to the bucket.
I like it. This sort of referees who's not afraid to call fouls. So in that situation, go up strong. You're probably gonna get 2 shots or 2 points out of it, no matter what.
Harfst rims out the free throw. Yeah, and we've seen these dribble drives are being contested.
Yeah.
And they're being contested hard, so there's some increased contact. These teams want to win this game for sure. As Harfst shoots her second, it's up and good. 5-point Eureka lead now.
55-50.
Full court pressure, full court man pressure. Greenville breaks it. Left side, hits the cutter. That's Crozier, layup, no good. Gets her own board, up again, good. Good second effort by Meredith Crozier, 5'11" senior out of Sedalia, Missouri. She cuts it to 3. Kennedy to her right side. She's ridden, and they're going to call the body foul on Brittany Lopez. Brittany Lopez came up to hard guard and gets called.
They're shooting already.
Speaks to how physical this game's been. They reset those fouls every quarter, correct?
Correct.
So we're at 5, and we'll shoot 2 automatically. I like that facet of the women's game also. They really, I think it opens the game up.
Yeah.
I mean, those fouls become that much more of a penalty when you're giving up 2 shots on the 5th. Second free throw rims out.
Ooh.
Be Greenville ball.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit of a fan on
Nate
that
Schertz saw it differently. I didn't see it. Greenville pass. Oh, looked like a walk. Didn't call it. Lopez right side dribble drive. Wild layup. Air ball. Offensive rebound again, Greenville. That'll go off the foot of Kerrigan Dura. And it'll be Greenville possession here. One of the things I like about the Red Devils, Nate, they're really composed.
They are.
They just don't get flustered.
There's no...
Not that they don't play hard, but they're just a heady team, and this game is closed, but there's no panic. 3 ball up, Greenville, good. Nice stroke from Elena Davis. 3 ball cuts it to 1 here. And Greenville having a big third quarter as Kerrigan Dura fouled on the drive. She'll go to the line. So we have a free throw contest at the moment.
I like our chances.
So Meredith Crozier now is 17 off the pull-up 3. That was a nice stroke. Kerrigan makes her first. Reinhardt back in for the Panthers. She'll replace Lopez. Kerrigan's second free throw is up and through. 58-55 Eureka, 3:20 left in the third. This is what you expect from 2 quality teams. You don't expect a blowout. You expect momentum shifts, and that's what we've seen here so far in the second half. Perimeter passing, Greenville looking for an opening, back left side, pull up 3, looks to be good, it is. Another nice 3, that's Emily Brandlin getting on the board for Greenville. And we're tied all of a sudden here. Greenville's found their 3-point stroke.
Sam Sards had a hand up on that one too, so.
Yeah, it was contested, that was a nice shot. Eureka looks to answer, Renault, skip pass, Sarnes, 3 left side, in and out. Rebound Kerrigan Dura, kicks to cutting Sarnes, nice pass, layup rimmed out though. Good look from Kerrigan to Sarnes, just couldn't finish it. Reinhardt right side, wide open look 3. This one's long. And Kennedy's going to be fouled on the rebound.
That's 2.
Elena Davis went in hard and fouled with the body. Have to make free throws in a game like this. It's an obvious point, but it really comes into play here. Kennedy Dura goes to the line. She'll shoot 2. We're tied. Up good.
7.
Here, go down.
Michael back in for Greenville. She'll replace Davis. Kennedy's second free throw rims out. Tapped by Kerrigan, retained by Eureka. Renault, jumper, no good. Rebound again. Eureka working hard, and Ashley Harf's fouled hard on the floor. Nice play by Kerrigan there to keep that alive, really scrapping down low.
I think that intensity or that physicality that was missing on the first 2 quarters is showing its showing its head here in the third quarter.
Some hard fouls. I mean, a lot of aggression.
Yeah, but you expect that. From a player's perspective, playing wheelchair basketball for 12 years, I liked it aggressive.
Yeah,
game.
definitely. It's fun to watch. I mean, and these two teams historically this is a rivalry game. You said that earlier. And, you know, they're banging around, and they really should be.
Yeah.
Man, Eureka misses another free throw. Harf's no good. 60-58 now, Red Devils. Reinhardt with it. She'll look left side. Brandlin back, Reinhardt. Greenville running a motion now. Looking to work the perimeter. There's a nice tip and steal. And that'll be a reach-in foul on Elena Davis. And Eureka will shoot again 2 free throws.
Free throw contest?
So Greenville suddenly getting foul happy, helping out the Red Devils. Harfst at the charity stripe again.
Lauren, you run the 3. Mary's running the 4.
Converts the first. Converts the second. 4-point Eureka lead.
Sam Sarnes can't convert the turnover there. Back to Haley or no can. Nice luck there.
Good steal. Dura looks inside Harfst. Turnaround jumper. Rim short. Kerrigan Dura again with the offensive rebound. She'll give to her sister on the cut. No good though. Eureka getting good looks.
Good looking floater there.
Again, you see the basketball savvy of Kerrigan Dura.
I mean,
Tracking down the rebound, then hitting the cutter.
When you playing with your sister and you've been playing in the driveway for how long?
Got to figure for quite a while. Second nature for those two ladies.
Yeah.
And they're talking right now, communicating on the court. Greenville entry pass is there, and up and in on the interior. That's Meredith Crozier again. Crozier now has 19. She leads all Greenville scorers. We've got 4 Red Devils in double figures, so evenly distributed scoring. Renault, right side, dribble, spin, nothing there. She'll give left side, Kennedy. Kennedy dribble drive up, and layup is in.
4-point lead for the Red Devils. 64-60.
Good job.
Pull up 3 left side, off no good. Offensive rebound, Greenville. That's Brandlin coming in. She'll shoot and score a 3. Nice play by Emily Brandlin. Got the rebound, stepped out to 3 and drained it. 1-point lead. Kerrigan Dura with it. Dribble drive layup. Good. Kerrigan Dura.
That's a
nice answer from Kerrigan. And Greenville will get nothing to end the third quarter. So we'll go into the fourth with really a 50-50 ball game here. Eureka holds a 66-63 lead. So that was a quarter, Nathan. We can say Greenville got off to the hot start, closed that gap.
They did.
And then Red Devils able to answer partially from the free throw line and partially on dribble drive, I would call it, getting into the lane.
First it was a 3-ball contest. And
won by Greenville.
yeah.
See if we can get some stats from Josh Noe here, the youngster out of Henry. So right away I see Greenville wins that third quarter 26-17.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
But your Eureka Red Devils hold a 3-point lead here as we get ready to walk in the fourth quarter.
Take a quick look at the scoring. Crozier with 19 leads Greenville. Woodard with 7. Lentz 6. Davis 7. Greenville now shooting 10 of 23 from three-point range. For the Red Devils, 4 Red Devils in double figures. Renault with 15. Sarnes 14. Kennedy Dura and Harfst both with 13. Kerrigan Dura 7. Sabrina Clay 4. Say it again.
In my opinion, Ashley Harfst is having a day. Not only on the offensive side, but the defensive side as well.
Having a nice game.
Just an all-around good day.
13 points, 8 rebounds also for Ashley Harfst to go with those points. Here we go, fourth quarter. Greenville will start it. Reinhardt, left side Lentz, back right side Skip. Reinhardt 3 up, rimmed long. Harfst corrals the rebound, gives to Sarnes, back to Dura, and here we go for the Red Devils. Cross half court, Kennedy with it. She'll give it to her sister inside on the post up. Kerrigan 2 dribbles up, and they're going to call a charge.
That's up to
Steve Thompson getting vocal, and I'll side with the AD, Steve Thompson. He's not happy. Steve Thompson looks like a college student tonight.
It's beautiful.
Unhappy with the proceedings.
I mean, you look at it, this is his team, so he's got...
Yep, he's excited. It's fun.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. Greenville with it. Lentz, Reinhardt looking to post up, nothing there. Back to Lentz, dribble, pull-up jumper is short. Tipped out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds by Woodard. She didn't like it, but it's going to go Eureka way. Kennedy Dura with it here. Samantha Sarnes, drive, layup, missed. Kerrigan's there. Her putback is up, no good. Rebound Greenville.
Trying to get it up here.
Reinhardt into the front court, now right side. Michael with it. Michael inside to Crozier. Crozier's pass tipped away. Harfst with the steal.
Off of about 3 different bodies there.
Renault, 17-foot jumper, good. 68-63 Red Devils, 8:20 left to play in the contest. So Eureka comes out in the fourth quarter, takes the initiative.
Which I think they have to do here.
Dribble drive, layup, no good. Sarnes with the rebound.
Play that first half style, which we're seeing right now.
Yeah, a little more up tempo. Good look inside Renault. She loses control, lost her footing, I think, and it'll be a travel.
Yeah.
Nice interior pass, though, from Kennedy Dura. Reinhardt to Jansen. Her pull-up 3 is long. Offensive rebound, St. James. 5-footer is good. 3-point lead now for the Red Devils. Kerrigan Dura with it. Into the front court. Amos Arbogast will get a timeout, talk things over.
Slight score update, maybe? And what do we have here?
Yeah, we'll get the refresh button here. See what's going on around the SLIAC.
The Wi-Fi probably
Picking up
is a little slow.
the 3G in Benatti Bullwinkle.
Ashley Harp's coming. Sabrina Clay, my bad. Sabrina Clay coming in, playing with 4. So, interesting. And we have a timeout stat. Nothing really changes, so no.
So again, I think one of the storylines here, Greenville with 10 made three-pointers so far. They really came out in the third quarter and were able to score from the perimeter to kind of pull that Eureka defense out. Eureka's answered. And the way I see this, it's really anybody's ball game at this juncture.
It really is.
I think Eureka's going to try and speed it back up a little bit.
That's the way they went out to a 15-point lead, so I would not be surprised to see a lot of what I call a 2-pass offense or a 1-pass offense.
Sarnes, long 3, good. Samantha Sarnes back on track. Her first points of the second half come at an opportune time. Eureka back out to a 6-point lead. Greenville will try and answer. Reinhardt wide open 3, good. Left alone at the top of the key, and she likes that shot. Greenville answers.
Dura connection bringing the ball up.
Kennedy right side, dribble drive, layup, no good, short, gets her on board. Well, she'll pull it back out and set it up. Swing to Sarnes. Sarnes, Kerrigan Dura left side. Kerrigan always patient. Back to Kennedy. We have contact inside and a defensive foul. We called on Kelly Lentz against Haley Renault.
This
Physical, as we've said. Megan Barrett checks back in for the Panthers. She'll replace Kelly Lentz.
And I'm not saying that Haley Renault didn't do her fair share of battling. I think it's just been wrong.
Kennedy Dura. 3, Nate. Sorry to interrupt you.
You're good.
Had to get that in. 74-68 in transition. Barrett fouled hard.
Sarnes, no, she did it.
Not going to give it to her. Nice 3 from Kennedy Dura down here. Sweet stroke. Like to see that. Kennedy shooting 41% on the year from 3 coming in.
Assume Sarnes, it's only her first foul, so.
Second free throw, no good. Tipped out of bounds. They're going to say by Sabrina Clay, and they're going to give it to Greenville.
But hey.
As you've said, they get paid. We don't.
Yeah.
Greenville with it. St. James back to Michael. Left side. She'll look back inside to St. James. Her little runner short. Rebound. Reinhardt dribble drive layup is up and in.
Dangerous
for the Tremont product.
Dangerous style of play on that last possession by Sabrina Clay. But if you're careful, that's all right.
Wide open, Samantha Sarnes. Her 3 is off the mark. St. James corrals it, and they're going to run in transition. Watch the left side. We do. Ooh, no foul called on Renault there. Swing right, Reinhardt. This time off the drive. Shot short. Rebound St. James on the putback. And suddenly we've got a 1-point ball game. 74-73. Red Devils lead. 5:32 left to play in the ball game.
And Jim Matson has arrived, folks.
Just in time to get the Eureka finishing highlights.
Foul on the floor.
Foul out front. It's going to go against St. James.
St. James. Second foul. First.
Morgan St. James, 6-foot sophomore out of Belleville East High School. Sarnes in the lane, pull up, off balance, no good. Clay, tough rebound, her layup way off the mark. St. James again with the rebound. So Greenville with the chance to take the lead here with 5 minutes left to play. Right side, Michael with it. She looks inside. Crozier down low. St. James. Shot is blocked. Good defensive play by Sam Sarnes.
Halfway home in the fourth quarter. 1-point game. 74-73. Your Eureka Red Devils.
Lopez and Woodard back in for the Panthers. Lopez to inbound. Woodard standing wide open left block or left wing. Didn't do it, and we have a turnover. Kerrigan Dura will bring it up for the Red Devils. Kerrigan to Sarnes, top of the key extended. Dura left. Renault, right side dribble drive, loses control. Ball's loose. Clay. Deep three. Renault short. Rebound Clay. Back to Sarnes. Eureka working hard. Sarnes pull up. She's off the mark. Finally, Greenville able to pull it down. Fast break opportunity. Dribble. And going to call a foul on the shot on Kennedy Dura. Wild sequence there.
Yeah. Greenville crowd / coaching staff not liking that last turn of events.
It's interesting. Let's just say both teams are working hard on both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, Eureka had at least 3, you can go back and watch it on YouTube, at least 3 offensive rebounds there.
Yeah.
Really scrapping, and Greenville too. This is Megan Barrett. She misses her first chance to tie. She doesn't. She'll get another one here. Panthers down 1. Barrett looking to deadlock this game. '19-year veteran Roy Mulholland in front of us having a friendly conversation with the Stripes. And we're tied off the make by Barrett. Kennedy Dura in an exciting game here. Brings it up. She'll dump it inside to her sister Kerrigan. Bounce past Sarnes. Left side. Dribble drive. Pull up is short. Panther rebound. Coming hard in transition. Michael with it. She will lose the handle, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Panther ball. Fun pace of basketball to watch, isn't it?
Crazy. Not as, what's the word you used earlier in the first quarter?
Frenetic,
Frenetic.
I think maybe. Lopez 3. Oh, Lopez. Good. Brittany Lopez.
If my brain remembers correctly, that's the first lead since
I think you're right.
3-ball.
I think you're right. That's the Greenville lead, 77-74 now. Eureka with it, trying to answer. Kerrigan Dura right side. Looking back to her sister Kennedy. Swing Clay. Clay, a rare 3 attempt, is long. Tipped, recovered by Kerrigan. On the floor, he's going to come out with it. Going to call jump ball. That was Sabrina Clay's 5th attempt on the year from 3. She made 2 of 4. That one's long, but Eureka College will retain the ball on the jump. And Kennedy Dura will look to find an opening here. She does. Sister Kerrigan inside. Left hand layup is up and good. Kerrigan Dura, so poised. Nothing to it.
Nope.
Put it up and in, left hand. 1-point lead Panthers now, 3 minutes to play. Lopez looks left side to Barrett. Back to Lopez. Lopez swing right. 3-ball up. No good. Rebound Dura. That was Brandlin on the attempt. Dura in transition. Ball tapped away from behind. Getting a little wild here. Greenville's going to try and slow it down with the lead.
Kickball? Kickball.
Yeah, I think ball kicked. Greenville retains. 3 Panthers checking back in. Crozier, Lentz, and Reinhardt.
Greenville likes to go with what I call a basketball line change.
They have some size. They have size in there now. Reinhardt right side. Michael with it through. 3-ball connects from the corner.
4-point lead.
Jansen Michael, gives Greenville a 4-point lead. Nate said it. Kerrigan Dura with it. And Amos Arbogast will call time. So Greenville's come all the way back to take the lead.
30-second breather here. Crazy. That's the one word I could use right now. Is just.
So the largest lead for Greenville up to this point, they led by 4 early in the first, and Eureka had a 14-point lead in the second quarter. That gap has been closed, and
overtaken.
There's time left, plenty of time, 2:15 left. Anything can happen at this point. It's Eureka ball. So thoughts on the last 2 minutes, 15 seconds, Nate? Strategies?
Run what you ran the first in that first half. That's my game plan. Is run your style. Don't get caught up in this. What I don't want to call it a slow pace, but a slow pace that Greenville's trying to run and milk the clock down. I doubt they shoot before 15 seconds. Does Greenville? So you got to go. You got to force turnovers. I know Haley's got 3 still.
Yeah. Eureka can afford to be a little bit patient on offense, so they want to get a good possession, get a good look here, and cut the lead. No reason to rush. I do like the idea of putting pressure on defensively because this Greenville team sometimes
gets a little
doesn't handle it.
I don't want to say in their own head, but in their own head a little bit. Maybe.
But yeah, I think you're right. And if you look at the Eureka ladies, they're not flustered. They've been here before.
Yeah.
This is a veteran group. We'll see if they can handle the situation.
Check the fouls. Still got a couple before it becomes a free throw contest on both sides.
Both teams with 3 here.
And there is
officials sorting things out. We're ready to play basketball. 2:15 to play. Again, Greenville leads this contest 80-76. Kerrigan-Dura looks to inbound. Kennedy with it in the backcourt. She'll start things off. Kennedy looks inside. Kerrigan, left-hand dribble, left-hand layup, blocked.
frantic.
Reinhardt left side, Lentz with it. Greenville looking to be patient, run some clock here. Reinhardt back to Michael. Back to Reinhardt right side. Content to run clock. We're down to 10 on the shot clock. Crozier pull up 3. That's going to be off the mark, off the back rim. Rebound Renault. And Eureka with another chance. We're down to 1:35 remaining. 4-point Greenville lead. Kennedy Dura with it right side. Back to Renault. Renault probing. Back to Kennedy. Clay posting up. No. Back to Sarnes. Sarnes swings to Kerrigan left side. Inside Sarnes cut. Left hand layup. Up no good. Rebound Sabrina Clay. Kicks to Kennedy Dura. Layup up. It's long. And it'll be tipped out of bounds by Kennedy. So we're getting some looks, just not finishing the layups. Great second and third effort there by the Red Devils off the offensive boards, but no points to show for it. Here comes that full court pressure you talked about, Nathan. Jansen able to dribble through it. We got a minute left to play. 4-point Greenville lead. Reinhardt, Eureka still playing off here. She walked. They're going to say she walked. That's a turnover on Wesley Woodard.
We're under 60, folks. 56 seconds.
She must have slid that pivot foot. Eureka will take it. 56.3 to play. Kennedy Dura right side. Haley Renault still patient. Eureka only down 4. Sabrina Clay deep corner 3 is long. Rebound Greenville. Reinhardt with it now, looking to protect the ball. Man pressure by Eureka. Dribble drive. Oh, they're going to say it's going to remain Greenville ball. Must have been tipped. 27.3 to play. Eureka needs a turnover. That'll be team foul number 4, so Greenville will not shoot yet. Shoot on the next foul, which I assume will come quickly here. Eureka will stop the clock. I'm sure as soon as they can here on the inbounds.
I might try to go for a turnover if we can, real quick. But
Try and dive into that passing lane.
yeah, because
So-
you know that's where they're going.
Ellie Broyles in now for the Red Devils. She will guard the ball. So a quick foul from Sam Sarnes, and Greenville will shoot, and that will be Reinhardt going to the line. So Maria Reinhardt, 14 points, the Tremont product with 2 big free throws here. Still going to be a 2-possession game no matter what for the Red Devils, so there's a chance as Kerrigan Dura and Sabrina Clay check back in. Reinhardt steps to the line. Aims, shoots. It's through.
Five points.
Second free throw by Reinhardt is also good. And we have a timeout. Timeout, Eureka. So there's the situation, 23.4 to play in the contest. The Greenville Panthers lead the Eureka Red Devils 82-76.
So a full, that's a minute 15? Right? No, how long's full time? Sorry, yeah. Anyhow.
I want to say a minute, not completely sure on that.
Yep.
It's been a great game.
It has.
You got to give both sides credit for hard play. This is really one, in my mind, one of those contests. Definitely could go either way.
Yeah.
It's really been a matter of some loose balls kind of bouncing one way or the other. And Greenville honestly found their 3-point shot this half. This game's not over.
It's not. Well, I mean,
The way that Eureka can shoot the 3, they're never out of a game.
and the way and how frantic that pace can get. 30 seconds can. I wish we had minute-by-minute stats, but see how many points can be scored in a minute by this team.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, 2-3 is not a big problem.
They've done it before. Again, this team is calm. They have a lot of experience.
Real, just professional. I know we don't, as college athletes, we don't get paid, but real professional kind of style here.
Yeah, just really poised. They know what they're doing. So it's Kerrigan Dura to inbound to her sister Kennedy. Kennedy with it. Eureka will look to strike quickly. Renault with it right side. Back to Clay. Clay pull-up 3 is no good. Rebound Kerrigan to the cutting Renault. She'll score. And quick timeout, Greenville. So it's a 4-point game with 10.6 to go. Eureka missed the 3, got their own rebound. Renault cuts, they'll take the 2. So in this situation, obviously we're looking at a quick foul.
Quick foul.
Or maybe dive for a steal. If the steal's not there, you give contact immediately.
Yeah.
2-possession game, 10.6, not a lot of time.
Not a lot of time, but I've seen it done.
Amos Arbogast, he elected to guard the ball last time. We'll see if he does the same thing. This has been a great ball game, as we've said.
You know, as a former player, this is when it kind of gets fun. When you got fouls to give, you play the game of how can I get instant contact and not get called for the intentional. But you want
you don't want to grab or go in too hard here, obviously.
Yeah.
And I guess the timeout's called, and Greenville gets to advance the ball across half court on the inbound, so I'm guessing that's why Mulholland called the timeout there.
Yep.
So foul given immediately. It'll be Woodward to the line for the Panthers.
Only a second and a half off the clock.
Crozier, excuse me. Meredith Crozier will go to the line. Crozier shoots her first 3 throws of the night. She's 3 of 4 from 3 tonight.
Crazy foul on the 3, maybe. That'll get you 4.
Second shot, Crozier, is good. 5-point Greenville lead, 9 seconds left to play. Eureka will look to advance the ball quickly. Kennedy Dura with it. She'll drive right down the lane. Clay layup, good. Eureka out of timeouts, however. Greenville calls a timeout. Foul given, though, before the timeout could be called. 2.3 to play. The Panthers lead 83-80 going to the line. Still life for the Red Devils. Not much, but some. So you need 2 misses and a quick heave 3 here.
Which we saw in the Monmouth game. We saw one heck of a.
Well, we saw the Greenville men do it last year.
We did too. So.
And it ended up on ESPN, so we'll see. Reinhardt, nope, she makes the first, and that'll be a 4-point lead. And that probably will do it.
Hate to say ice it.
Second one will definitely do it.
Hate to say ice it, but ice is it.
She makes it. So Greenville's going to come out of here with an 85-80 win over Eureka. Greenville Lady Panthers with the win.
So
in a hard-fought, well-contested ball game, really by both sides.
Yep.
So Greenville moves to 1-0 in SLAC, play Eureka on 1. They'll meet again in Greenville later in the season.
They will. So after 40 minutes of basketball, 85-80, real strongly contested game by both teams. And we're going to rest the vocal cords for about 10 or 15 minutes. We'll be back for the second half of the doubleheader. Your Eureka Red Devils and the visiting Greenville Panthers. Nathan Church for Jason Zimmerman saying, stay right there. We'll be back later.